ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Hi, good evening, and welcome to this first look at sports on a Thursday. I am Julian Gibson. Well, last night, Sir David Dole said that he will no longer serve as Commodore of the International Star Class. I believe him, Sir David loves sailing, and I believe he's going to hang around a bit longer.
As I indicated before, I will not seek re-election. But what I'm doing now, I'm writing another book. I know you got to do it again. No, not again. The first book I wrote was mainly about sailing and my accomplishment and what the Bahamas, a small island, produced the world champion in 1947, First Olympic medal, and above all, a gold medal.
From track and field, the Chris Braun Invitational Track and Field Meet will get started on Saturday. And on the heels of the Chris Braun Invitational, the National Stadium will also play host to the highly anticipated soccer exhibition match between the Hotspurs from the English Premier Soccer League and the Reggae Boys from Jamaica. President of the Bahamas Football Association, Anton Williams, expects the event to be a sellout, so you need to buy your tickets right now.
People will be well advised to purchase their tickets early because this is an opportunity. Hopefully it's the beginning of a long relationship we hope to develop with the Tottenham group, with the Tottenham team. But we also have other inquiries, connections that we have developed over the years through my good friendship and my friendship in the football fraternity worldwide. We're working on some other teams coming in here. But there's nothing like the first. And I think there's going to be a rush because everybody wants to be first. This will not be a difficulty for us to sell it at all.
Now, the Chris Braun Invitational and that soccer match are both huge for sports tourism in the Bahamas. Tourism Minister, the Honorable Obi Wilchcombe, is hoping to bring even more big sports events to our shores.
We're reaching to the world, and we're reaching out in a way we haven't done before. And with sports, we're going to build the Ministry of Tourism, and we're going to build our tourism industry. What we're trying to do at the Ministry of Tourism is extend ourselves beyond the borders that have limited us for so long. We're out to rebuild our relationships and cause for the ministry to have a greater relationship with people not only in the North American market, but certainly the European market, the Asian market, and we are now introducing a new program to go after the diaspora, certainly those persons in the Caribbean, because they do travel. The world is different now, and when we marketed the Bahamas in a particular way, it did not give us the reach that we wanted. We're now marketing differently, and we believe that we're going to attract more. We've come a long way in a short period of time, and we've done so because we had pioneers like Tommy Robinson and others who have helped us to build a country and helped our people to believe in themselves and cause us to believe that the little that we do have is a lot.
Show me the money, show me the money. Well, Scotiabank showed the B3s some $20,000 this morning, making it possible for that association to stage the high school track and field nationals.
We believe in doing our part in the community, and we have a long-standing relationship with the B3As and a track record of ongoing support for giving back to the community and the development of track and field and sports in the country. We do believe that a bright future is possible for every young Bahamian, and this sponsorship is a significant part of our Bright Future program here at Scotiabank.
On behalf of the B3As, indeed the executives, the council members, and the athletes, we once again would like to thank Scotiabank for expressing its confidence in us by coming on board again for the 5th or 6th consecutive year in being the title sponsor of the High School National Championship, thus becoming the Scotiabank High School National Championship. Your contribution has always been able to allow us to do some innovative things. Last year, we were able to provide incentives and support for all of the Family Island schools, including Grand Bahama. We intend to do so again this year.
And with the bowling nationals taking place at Mario's Bowling Palace, all of the bowlers are simply thankful to Mr. Leslie Miller and his family.
Thank goodness for Mario's, the Mario's Entertainment Palace and Bowling Alley. If they weren't here, there'd be no bowling in the country. And they've been very supportive during the whole preparation for the Nationals. We're looking forward to a great event, not only because of the effort of the bowlers and the committee of the Bowling Federation, but also the help of Mario's.
Everyone's real excited me for one, this is my first national tournament since we had the Village Lanes. So I'm very excited, and I can speak for everyone else here when I say that everyone just can't wait to get the ball rolling.
It is a good place to come and bowl because we have not had an avenue and to bowl in, so it's a good avenue to come to the bowl. But some of the conditions can improve, but overall, it's pretty good.
And come tomorrow, it will be the Bahamas Olympic Committee elections. Aram Lewis, well, he ran for presidency of the B3As and lost, and he will be seeking a vice president position.
I'm honored to have been selected by the executive body of the B3As to represent track and field at the upcoming BOC election, and I take on this awesome task with some seriousness behind it, because I know it's an awesome responsibility. The elections are not over yet. There are spaces for, I believe, 6 vice presidents, and I'm going for one of those positions representing track and field. So I hope I'm given the opportunity to serve in that capacity and to bring a lot of benefits to track and field.
To me, lately, it seems that service to sports has been one of the main focus of your agenda.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And service is my background. I guess growing up in a small community, working in the churches, and being recently a distinguished president of the Kiwanis Club of Cable Beach. It was all about service above self. And this is another opportunity to serve the youth of this nation, and to do it in a way, in an arena that benefited me in the past. And so doing it through track and field under the auspices of the B3As will certainly be an honor, and I look really forward to that opportunity.
And finally, in sports, yesterday, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, the Right Honourable Perry Gladstone Christie, in saluting our Carifta swim and track and field team in the House of Assembly, well, he announced that he wants to see more sporting facilities for the family islands, especially Abaco.
Baker's Bay is one of the significant developments in Abaco. And I spoke with the owners of that development, and I indicated to them I would wish to put with immediate effect a sporting complex in Abaco. And would you care to joint venture that with us? And the answer was yes. And so I said to the minister responsible for sports, prepare me the plan for the complex. You have a government that is willing, you have the private sector that is willing, and most certainly in Abaco, there's a history of people who will come together and make it happen. So therefore, for the athletes of great potential in Abaco, whether it's in swimming, whether it's in athletic, they have people who are willing to put a complex in place with immediate effect.
Well, that's all the time for sports on a Thursday. Once again, I'm Julian Gibson. Stay tuned. You better forecast. It's still to come.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.